brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Philadelphia Eagles and the New Orleans Saints on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll get ahead for about 3 on the first play from scrimmage.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Hurts finding Smith, and an Eagle first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On first down, it's Hurts. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it'll bring up second down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there. And it'll be third down. Hurts again. Taken in by Dotson. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. A big one there on third down. Good for 26 yards. At the 23-yard line. That's Goedert in motion. Hurts will try it again. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now. Second and 10 at the 23-yard line. To the air again. Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On third down, here's Hurts. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
This is how you dream up the opening script. You get the ball first, and you want to go down and set the tone for the rest of the game. Well, looks like the coaches did a great job when they built that script during the week. But that big-time throw, they got a shot now with 1st and goal to end this opening drive with a touchdown.
And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
Trying to cash in on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. Quick throw, and it's going to wind up incomplete. That is the run-pass option. Choose pass. Defender able to close it down and bring up 4th down.
So with these RPOs, Mike, it really just comes down to trusting your quarterback to make split-second decisions and make the right read. And if you don't, you kind of just waste the down, and that's what we saw here.
So, trying to make a statement on this opening drive. Going to go for it on 4th and goal. They'll try it now with Barkley. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Willis now to throw. Open man down the field. It's Olave. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
At the 42-yard line.
Let's go.
Throwing, Willis. Shaheed with the catch. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
His pass taken in by Shaheed. And he's into the end zone. What a response! Rashid Shaheed, touchdown Saints. His 4th TD grab of the season. Santos good on the extra point. And the Saints come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This returnable from the 4. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. 3rd down coming up. To throw is Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Well, a little unconventional play call here. You don't traditionally see the screen game used on 3rd down at these shorter down and distances. But in this case, they catch the defense off guard, they timed it up well, and the back is able to convert and pick up the 1st down.
Go Silver, ready?
Off the play fake, Hurts. He's got this complete. That's Smith. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It is a big play for the Eagles. 31 yards.
At the 34-yard line.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Again, Hurts. This is intercepted. Picked off by Kool-Aid McKinstry. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, New Orleans.
And Mike, as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play? And then the play after that. Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Hey, 73, 73.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's got this one complete to Goddard. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It is a big play for the Eagles. 38 yards.
38 yards on the
First and 10.
And an Eagle first down.
Hey, Silver, 180, 180.
Hurts now. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It leads to second and
63,
10.
63, 63. Don't touch that. Count up, yep. 180.
Hurts to throw. Looking right side. He's got a receiver. It's Smith. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout.
Good, set. 180, 180. Go Silver, ready? Count up, Yanni. Tiger Hornet. Hey, 73, 73. Don't touch.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play.
Brings up second and 11.
Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. They've got it second down and 11.
Great, set.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On third down, it's Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
Eagles first down. A 11 on the play.
To throw is Hurts. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
So out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a whole lot, but he got what he needed. It is first and goal coming up.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Saquon. Touchdown. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will tie things up. We are all even at 14. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25, so right about the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
60 Mavericks. Let's go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Throwing Willis. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Second and 10.
Buffalo 18. Here we go. Here we go. 19. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 79 Broncos. Warriors 70. Let go.
Willis to throw. He'll let one go. Downfield for Jennings. He's got it. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
And the Saints.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
29-yard line.
Now Willis. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Willis. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
First down.
Let's go now.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
To throw is Willis. They can't get away, and he loses the football. And I think the Eagles have it. Yes, they do.
Malik Willis.
The defense comes up with a play in the red zone. Those active hands get to the quarterback, knock it out, and they come up with the recovery.
Mike, we see this from time to time down here when an offense is operating in the red zone. The field shrinks, coverage gets a little bit tighter, quarterbacks tend to hold the ball a little too long, and that's exactly what came back to bite him right here.
A big play to kick off this drive. 33 yards.
I love this play call, Mike. You see it so often. They say after sudden change, take a shot. Now, if you're the defensive side of the ball, you have to be prepared. You know that's what NFL offenses love to do. In this case, they either weren't ready for it or they were unable to stop it. But either way, big pickup here right out of the game to get this drive started.
First grab of the game for Brown. Good enough for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
On first down, it's Hurts. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen, and he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the mark.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback?
And he's in. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Eagles. On is Elliott to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Eagles have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Now the first carry for King Henry. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
A loss of 2.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Willis now to throw. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 31 yards.
Here we go, here we go.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Let's go. Ready?
Here's Willis. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Hold it ready. Get it. Drop 6. 19 tight. Not dragging 60. Get it.
To throw, here's Willis. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call it.
And he will get into the end zone. Chris Olave. Touchdown Saints. Santos for the extra point. The kick is good. The Saints will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Hurts to the air on first down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 34.
36-yard line.
That's Goddard in motion.
Go Silver, ready?
A first down throw for Hurts. And he'll be taken down. They got him. Back at the 50-yard line. Ryan Brzee. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Fake the give. Now it's Hurts. That's to the right side. Caught by Goddard. And he's out of bounds. Still short of the first down, but he got a good chunk of yardage back with that one.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage. When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
Dotson, the man in motion.
Hey, Silver. Call up Yeti.
Fourth down. Here's Hurts. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Gonna give the ball over on down.
Turnover on downs.
19 tight. Ready? Cowboy 80. Step 50.
Willis now to throw. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. Hurts looking to throw on first down. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off.
Maverick. Ready? 7 Pirates. Hawk 70. Buffalo. Ready?
Throwing is Willis. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Okay, ready?
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Come, like, go.
Throwing, Willis. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Yards to go.
Here we go. 18.
They'll look to throw. He gets that to his big target there. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. It's good for a Saints first down.
First down.
Warriors 70.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Dragon 60.
They'll look to throw yet again. Shaheed with the catch. He's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. And the throw left sideline caught. They ruled incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's 2nd down.
So they're not going to come down with the reception, but, Mike, this is actually a really good ball. So with the coverage being as tight as it was, the only place that quarterback can put the ball is high and to the outside, saying, hey, if my guy can't come down with it and keep his feet in bounds, Nobody is. The last thing you want to do is miss that ball on the inside, because those are the ones that ended up going the other direction.
Noah Fant was the intended target. And it's going to be third down.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. This is launched toward the side of the end zone. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, New Orleans. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Some play by the quarterback. He got flushed by the rush, but Greg made the right choice and ends up with a touchdown pass.
The question always is for these quarterbacks, Mike, in this situation, how long does he remain a passer, or then does he just tuck it down and become a runner? I think he does this perfectly, extends the play as long as possible, gives time for his receiver to uncover, and results in a touchdown.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Philadelphia.
A handoff, turning left, it's Barkley. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. It's Shaquille Griffin in on the stop.
At the 44-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
From the 44 now, here's second and 4. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And 5 yards to go.
To throw is Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the first down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on fourth down.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. They'll go with the sneak. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on fourth down.
Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, first down.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Middle, and he's got ground. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a first down.
First down, Eagles.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 9-yard line.
To throw, Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 2 yards to go.
Yo, toss up. Trimmer. Miami. Hey. Out. Call up Yeti. Don't touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That one, take it in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is his third touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. Elliott now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3.
Saints 28. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
70 Ranger. Let's go now. 19, Mustang 19. Ready?
Now Willis. He'll let one go. Downfield for Jennings. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown. And a nice return will set them up in good field position right at midfield.
At the 50-yard line.
On play action, Hurts. Oh, that was pinballing around, and it's hauled in. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a first down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time the team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
On first down, it's Hurts. That is caught. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
Philadelphia.
Barkley. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
He was taken down.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Once more from the 2. 3rd and goal. And in motion is Brown. Third and goal for Hurts. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
They'll try to run. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff it on 4th down.
These are the opportunities when they present themselves, you have to capitalize. And in this case, it was the defense that forced the turnover on downs and kept them out of the end zone.
The right side to Olave. And an important gain there as they move out past the 20-yard line. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third.
First and 10.
And Sunday Night Prime Time continues after this.
Broncos. Come on. Set, try 50. 19, shot, go.
Here's Willis. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Makes it second and 10.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Willis. Short one there to his tight end, Fant. And they will finally run him down. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 33 yards.
First down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
To throw, here's Willis. He's into the clear again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Willis now to throw. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Willis now to throw. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Big play coming up. This is third down. To throw is Willis. That is brought in at the 10. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Ready.
Throwing, Willis. Escaping to his left.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up second and goal.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Nolan Smith gets in there for the sack, and now it's third and goal.
What started out as a promising drive seemed inevitable, Mike, with the way they were able to continue to move the ball, that they'd find themselves finishing with points. But after that second down sack brings up third and long, and this drive looks suddenly very different.
Jawan Jennings was the intended target. And now it's fourth and goal.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. That evens the score here in the fourth quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
I mean, you talk about a potentially game-changing play. I mean, that's a big one right there. They've just lost the lead. It's a tie game late, and he takes the kickoff and nearly springs it the distance.
A first down throw for Hurts. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. That pass ball is incomplete.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get them the ball.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. This is intercepted. Picked off by Shaquille Griffin. And the Saints are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
On 1st and 10, it's Gabriel, who outs another catch for his favorite target. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go. 19, Tiger, 9.
Willis to throw. There's Fant open right side. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one.
Here we go, set. Cluster, 6. Red, cycle. Claws red. Black ultra. Set.
On 1st down, Gabriel. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ready.
There's a give. Heading right. It's Henry. And he's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown Saints. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year on Santos for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Saints will go up by 7.
The score is Saints 38, Eagles 31.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now it's Hurts. Exiting the pocket right. Taking off. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. Now a screen set up for Barkley.
Hurts pass. Complete. Number 26, Saquon Barkley. A 6-yard
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
44-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
18 yards on the pickup there. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll drop to throw. He'll get this complete to Shipley. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup of 21. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Quick throw on the RPO to Goddard. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will have the first down. So they roll the dice on 4th down in the red zone. And it pays off with 1st and goal.
Well, it's pretty clear where the defense anticipated this ball going on 4th down. They did a great job against the tight ends and the wide receivers, but the guy they didn't account for was the running back, and the quarterback sensed it, got it at him.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready up.
Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set, ready.
Shotgun snap to Gabriel. This one downfield, complete to Cooks. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. So the Eagles use their first time out here as the clock is stopped with 34 seconds to go in this one.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game as they approach midfield now. They've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd down.
Let's go now.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. So now the Brazilian-born Cairo Santos in a big spot. This to win the game. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. So now the Brazilian-born Cairo Santos in a big spot. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. So this one, a win for the Saints. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. The kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico.